or to understand your passion, to seek what you are passionate about, because we spend so much time looking for that. And that is why even in the accelerated mentorship, I take very few, I think I have like 2 or 3 modules that surround finding your purpose and finding your passion, unveiling it and being able to live it. Now, the reason as to why I limit it to that, because you can spend the whole course of accelerated mentorship just finding your passion and finding your purpose. But again, it's more important for you to live passionately, not to live in pursuit of your purpose. I don't know if you understand it, because when I started this journey of wanting or desiring and knowing that my purpose was to transform people's lives and to impact people's lives, I had to definitely find my passion. What was I passionate about? I was passionate about relationships. I was passionate about people being happy in their relationships and marriages. I was so passionate about going against antagonistic relationships and hurtful relationships and narcissistic relationships. That was my passion. But I could have been engulfed and swallowed up in pursuing my passion and not living life passionately. So what I had to do is strike a balance. Yes, I have my passion. I want to transform people's lives. I want to impact people's lives. But again, I must be able to live a life that is credible and very exemplary to the people that I'm actually speaking to, or with. So that means I have to live passionately. I have to enjoy myself. I have to savor the moments. I have to live in the present, not to live in pursuit of transformation, in pursuit of purpose, in pursuit of passion, because that's going to be a one way that is going to cause a lot of misery. Yes, it's going to help other people. What use is it? And I think it's even in the Bible that of what benefit is it for me to gain the whole world and lose my soul? That is not happiness. Your happiness is actually not to gain the whole world, but to redeem your soul. So you come first. You choose you. You become deliberately selfish, you live passionately, and then you practice your passion, and then you practice your purpose, because then you become a river, okay, that is flowing with living water to other people. So many of us, our hands are held back, our hearts are so tight, we're so grumpy, we cannot do any kinds of acts of kindness. Why? Because we are not living passionately. You cannot give what you don't have. You can only give what you have. So if you have passion, have you seen people that live passionately? Oh my God, they even bounce while they move. As in, they don't have a care in the world. Not that there are things that they don't have any things going wrong or they would want to work on. They're there, but they're like, you know what, I have today. You know, I'm thankful. I am grateful for today. You know, I love myself. I might take myself out. I can take a nap and rest. I can love on myself. Live passionately. If you're the kind that loves conversation, as in converse until you drop. If you're the kind who loves laughing, laugh, party, okay? Live passionately, okay? Because that is how happiness comes to you. That is how happiness is consolidated and maintained, and that is how happiness is passed on. Because if you want to be a river and not a reservoir, let me tell you, it's so wrong and so limiting to live like a reservoir, because then every time this happiness is mine. No, the moment you find happiness, happiness is just not yours. Happiness is supposed to be shared, and it's better if shared. Okay, have you ever had a party of 2 people, of 1 people, or of 1 person? Because we usually say the more the merrier. So, I mean, I love a good party, and I love a good party where everyone is just dancing and making merry and having fun. And oh my God, it just feels like, yeah, this is it. These are the moments that we live for. I'm not saying that go and spoil yourself. Yes, it's good to spoil yourself, but remember, we're talking about happiness and heightening your happiness. You can't be a person that runs from work every time and just running into your house and closing yourself up and not just knowing what's happening in the world. Go out, live, okay, and be passionate while you are doing it, so that you can pass on the same passion. You know, it's contagious. Have you ever been around a happy person? Happiness is contagious. As in, you're not going to be gloomy while you are with me, because I don't want to sulk and I don't want to be around gloomy people. So I will, my happiness, because you laugh, you smile, you are free. That freedom actually rubs onto other people, and it is very, very contagious. So I want you to also look into that. Something else that I have done with a lot of passion is making sure that I am self-sufficient. Now, don't get me wrong. Self-sufficient does not mean I want to be alone, I want to do everything by myself, you know, I can do it all, Miss Independent. No, there are so many things that I am so thankful for, that I actually have a partner that can do the things that I can't, and I must be able to accept that in this area I am challenged and I need help. And that is where a partner comes in. That is where help comes in. Now, the self-sufficient that I'm talking about is, it's good to have family around. It's good to have friends around. It's good to have your spouse around, to have your children around, to have people that help you around in life. But when the need arises for you to be able to be on your own, okay, or to do certain things, then you should be able to rise to the occasion. That is the self-sufficiency that I'm talking about, without grumbling. That if need be, that you have to get a hammer and a nail and be able to rectify a certain something in your house, that you can actually do it. That if you need to get into your pockets and be able to buy something, okay, for yourself, that you can actually do that. That if it means that someone is not going to pick you up and you can take an Uber, or you can take a border, or you can reach a certain destination without the help of anyone, then so be it. The self-sufficiency is not to say that be independent, do things on your own, like the people think, or the women in our generation actually think, that, oh, I'm Miss Independent, I can do it on myself, on my own, I can buy an apartment, I can drive a car, that life ends up being cold. I don't know who preached that gospel to us, but we need one another, okay? We need one another. You need a spouse, or you need a partner, you need someone to cuddle, you need someone to cry with, you need someone to laugh with, you need someone. So don't die in your movie in the name of being Miss Independent or Mr. Independent. I don't know if the Mr. Independence exists, but I know that Miss Independence really exists, but again, in the wrong notion. So when I talk about self-sufficiency, I'm saying when the need arises, you can do the things that you need to do in order to progress in life. You know, when the need arises, that you can fold your pants, that you can get your hands dirty, that you can think, that you can brainstorm, that you can plan, that you can do the things that you need to do in order to get to the next level. Now, that level of self-sufficiency actually helps. So many people are stuck in wrong relationships because they're not self-sufficient. And I don't want you to substitute to say self-sufficient, that means that you have to kick people out. I think I've explained that. But so many people are stuck in antagonistic relationship. I was looking just yesterday, I was just seated and just thinking, I know I've been asked this question so many times about why people stay in narcissistic relationships, knowing that these relationships will never change, or these people will never change, the narcissistic people. And one of them that was so clear and vivid to me, especially in our country or in Africa or even in the whole world, is the issue of not having money on you and leaning on someone and depending on someone and thinking, where am I going to start? I don't have money to rent a house. I don't have money to feed me and my children. I don't have money to even start a business. Or I can't survive minus this person. So do you see? So you end up living in constant perpetual torture from a narcissist or a toxic person. Why? Because there's nothing you can do for yourself. You surrendered. You arrived. And that is why I usually tell people that when people come to me, I tell them, you are not yet tired. Because the day you will get tired, it will not, you will not mind whether you have money or not. You will say, if I need to sleep on, if I need to go to a dustbin, or if I need to sleep on someone's veranda, I will sleep on someone's veranda, but I will never stay in an antagonistic relationship or in a narcissistic relationship. Why? Because enough, you have come to a place where you've agreed enough is enough. I think I've been playing with my own life, I've been playing with my own destiny, and it's time for me to call a spade, not a big spoon. Okay, so self-sufficiency helps you that you're not going to have your palms every time begging, oh, stay with me, oh, stick with me, oh, give me this, oh, no, 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 no. That heightens. Do you know what it means for you to have money in your pocket? I don't know. I don't know if this thing works for you, but for me, it actually works magic for me. To know that I have money. I can choose to do anything that I want. So that means I'm not staying in a marriage because I lack. I'm staying in a marriage because I love. I'm staying in a marriage because I need it. I'm staying in a marriage because, oh my God, it's a beautiful place to be, and it's something that God would wish for me, and I would wish it for my daughters and my sons, and I would wish it for anyone in the world. So you understand that. I don't want you to cut yourself short. I don't want you to live in perpetual misery because you are not self-sufficient. How to heighten your happiness? How to increase your happiness? Increase your self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency can mean skills. Self-sufficiency can mean ways of living your life. Self-sufficiency can mean having money in your pocket. Self-sufficiency can mean a bank account that is growing. Self-sufficiency can mean a network that you have invested in. Network, you know, with people because you need them in your life. Self-sufficiency can mean knowledge, to do something, to go about something. Self-sufficiency can even mean a skill, just to drive yourself from point A to point B. So I know you understand me, and I want you to just look into your life and understand what you need to do in order to increase your self-sufficiency, to heighten your sense of happiness. We're still having this conversation, so don't go away.